play. They're always in the same group. And before we can say anything else, they are getting ready on Sinister. So here we go. Very popular map is Sinister these days, it seems. So going to start off with dem0n, and he's going to get the rail and the mega. And looks like let's jump over to Cooler. He's creeping around with the rockets there. Doesn't have the LG yet. He's just now going for the red armor. Interesting there.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense that dem0n would get that spawn, grab the rail, the mega, and the yellow, and then not go through the teleporter to see what happened with red. I mean, he would have been able to get the red as well, and then LG as well. So maybe he could have played that a little bit better. But he's still in a very good position anyway, having all the guns, setting up for red right now, and then he'll probably be able to push in for. Oh, unlucky that didn't hit Cooler. He should be. This is good for dem0n. He should be able to win this fight. Oh wow, his LG was pretty weak there. He could have easily killed Cooler there and then moved in for the mega. So both yellows up, and actually Cooler now in a better position. Both players don't have LG though. Well, they have it, but they don't have any ammo. So that's interesting for Cooler now, because now that dem0n has LG. So that could be a big deciding factor in this fight over red, which there actually isn't going to eventuate. So he's decided to back off. Should grab the LG ammo, which he has. Experienced player. And yeah, so now Cooler's not in a bad position. Both players pretty even again.
Cooler just waits patiently, and it could very well be no fight at all here, just harassment. It doesn't seem like dem0n really wants to commit to any kind of fight just yet. And Cooler is very much a similar player, but he's got the kind of stack now that he knows that it's time for aggression. There's only one thing that makes sense, and that is aggression. So here he goes. It's going to be just creeping along the mid areas and just slowing it down, seeing if he can catch dem0n. And actually, there is dem0n through the teleporter. The Cooler waiting patiently there. Oh, there he hears him again. The footsteps, picking up the weapon. And Cooler waiting patiently. But dem0n's still not appeared just yet, but there it is.
Yeah, I like what Cooler did there. He sort of gave himself the best opportunity to really own dem0n, even though it didn't eventuate. He was patient, which was the right thing to be there. So he's just got to get into red. He won't know when it's up, but at least now he'll be able to work. No, he's not even going to work out when red's up. So he might be a little bit confused for the next red, but he is going to go to the yellow, so he should be able to cut a dem0n off from that. So both players with quite a lot of stack, but Cooler slightly ahead from the mega pickup.
And again, Cooler making the same play. This time it works wonders. Does a lot of damage to dem0n. The rocket jump across, and even still the rail that connects. Cooler, oh, barely just unable to get through for the frag. It was so close. And even taking that rail, it still seems so worth it. And even taking that one, it's still worth it to push on through. He gets the red armor, and he's going to have this yellow to fall back onto as well. Looking for the shards, love this angle. But dem0n's not going to jump down there just yet, and Cooler cycling back a little bit over to the LG, picks up that one again, replenishing his ammo. Red's coming up next, then the mega.
See, dem0n doesn't realize if he gets railed here, then he's not getting mega, so or even he's going to have a tough time defending a yellow, so he really shouldn't be going for rails right now. I mean, he's doing the right thing now, just waiting, but he can't drop. He saw Cooler. I wouldn't have even fired that. I would have probably just jumped through the teleporter, so he still had the element of surprise, maybe. But it's not in a bad spot now that he's actually managed to get the red, and he will be able to go to yellow as well. And then it's going to be a fight. Big rocket from dem0n, going to force Cooler away. So with no items coming up for ages, both players will want to jostle for position for the red armor, probably, or mega, depending on what one they go for. So Cooler is going to have the first. He's got into position first, and he's going to be really set for this red, and then probably charge mega. He might not charge it. Okay, he's gonna. So it's going to be a big fight here, and dem0n in a good position to do damage at least. Should probably just back off. Can't afford to take any more damage, and this is why. So he should probably just back off. He can't go for any more damage. He's not going to be able to get this yellow for free. And if he had backed off like 5 seconds ago when he should have, he would have been able to get that and this other yellow. But now he's in trouble.
And Cooler actually, giving up that red before just because of a movement error, just slipping down to the bottom level. And now he does get the next one, so it's all fine and dandy. But here he goes for the aggression. dem0n has nowhere to run. This is a fully committed fight, and those rockets will seal the deal for Cooler as he picks that one up. Here goes dem0n on the aggression. Well, rather the defensive actually, as he does jump away with the rockets.
Yeah, Cooler's done well to make sure that he was always in a good position to force dem0n away with the LG, and even now he's forced dem0n away. Couldn't even go for a shot, which he sort of wanted to look for but couldn't get one. He's now delaying the red armor, so it's not the same time as mega, which might work out as long as dem0n doesn't get on the other yellow, which he's probably not going to. So this is going to be a really good play by Cooler, and to grab the health bubbles as well. So Cooler's now in an excellent position.
And there he is, picking up that yellow, making his way back around How's this Mega Health going to go for the drop there? Silently on dem0n. dem0n spots it a bit too late, and these rockets bouncing dem0n around.
Oh, wow.
Cooler walking on top of the teleporter. dem0n didn't really even understand, comprehend what was happening there, but Cooler gets a very clean kill in the end, and he's going to find himself back at the red armor. dem0n throwing up some rockets and a rail or two onto Cooler, but he's not going to find anything really, and Cooler hits a rail there. This is basically a terrifying situation for dem0n. Despite picking up that yellow, he's still really put to some really difficult positions.
Yeah.
Cooler, if he finds him, he's going to die.
He's done well so far. It's just he can't go for any shots yet. He's just got to find trying to work out where Cooler is. So he knows where he's. Oh, maybe he doesn't. He's just walked straight into him and now he's going to die. So it's going to be really, really difficult for dem0n to come back from here because he's going to lose Mega and probably the rail yellow as well. And yeah, he's got Gauntlet out running around, so he's not happy. So he's in a lot of trouble right now. It's going to be really tough for him to sort of come back in this map, but there's still plenty of time, and that's really clever by Cooler to speed up his ascent up the jump pad so that he couldn't take any more damage with the LG or get pinned and lose all his health. So he should probably just use LG, but no, doesn't want to, so that might come back to haunt him if he doesn't sort of get dem0n before he gets a bit of stack, which he already has a little bit now, so it might be hard for him to kill dem0n really easily now.
Here Cooler goes back onto the Mega. So a pretty simple affair right now. I mean, dem0n's just playing on the outskirts. Great little flick rail there from Cooler, and that's really troubling there for dem0n. There goes Cooler, aggression there, catches dem0n, perfect rocket jump. Everyone can take a note from how Cooler played that. You know, he just understood how dem0n's positioning. If he rocket jumped up, dem0n is committed to a fight, and there's no escape. And he's always got the better stack in position there. So
dem0n's big mistake there was going for that rail when he was up at the wire. He couldn't afford to take it. It's like, I know that dem0n likes going for rails and quite often he'll hit them, but sometimes he goes for shots that he can't afford to take. And that was definitely one of those times. So he went for the shot at top yellow, got hit, and then it was pretty easy for Cooler to rocket jump and get him. So again, similarly now, he can rocket jump around the map, do what he wants, because he has so much stack. And even though dem0n hit a nice couple of rockets, he had absolutely no chance of getting a kill there. So yeah, Cooler going to run away with this one, you would think.
Definitely, he's going to get this next yellow as well. And oh, good bit of splash there from dem0n, even a rail to follow it up with. But the LG is very, very powerful there from Cooler, going to force him all the way back. The issue, though, is that Cooler has very little health. He's going to be trying to scramble for some. I'm going to switch over to dem0n. You can see dem0n's actually slightly ahead on health, but he's still in critical condition. So both red and Mega. In fact, everything is pretty much coming up in the next 3 seconds. dem0n's going to be on the red armor. Nice rail from Cooler. And if Cooler just picks up the Mega now, which he does, he's coming out ahead here. And definitely a good result for Cooler.
Well, even though both players sort of come out of that at an even stack, an even position on the map, that obviously because Cooler's 5-0 up with 2 minutes to go, he doesn't need anything to happen, so that's perfectly fine with him. So, in fact, I would be surprised if Cooler's doing exactly what he needs to be doing, which is perfect play. Don't even go for the red, just play defensive. Just go for some damage when it's free damage, but don't show yourself or get in an open fight. So he grabs the yellows, he'll probably just cycle around to the other yellow, maybe even get a time on Mega so he can work out where dem0n is. So he's just gone to the other yellow. Even though dem0n was there, he never really had a good opportunity. Cooler won't go for the red, he'll just stick around. This is perfect by Cooler, just wait here. dem0n will have to go for the red, and that'll waste 15 seconds. So this is absolutely perfect by Cooler to grab the shards. I wouldn't go up the jump pad, but because that's why it could have ended up quite bad for him. But still, he did manage to get away with a little bit of luck. So he's played this really well so far, aside from going up the jump pad.
There goes dem0n now, just whipping that rail there, and drop on the yellow to make his way back to this Mega area there. That rocket jump up was an interesting little prediction from dem0n, but it didn't really yield anything. Cooler's over here at this red armor, but look how much damage Cooler just dealt for free there. dem0n falls back onto this Mega Health, but look at this engagement for Cooler. Almost too easy, but he was only left with 23 after the affair there. That altercation, very, very punishing for Cooler as well. Not quite as easy as it looked, and 6-0 now the score, but there's 50 seconds remaining, and all but no chance now for the Belgian dem0n to bring this back. He will try.
No, and there's absolutely no way he can win from here. Even if he got like on a rampage, he's still not going to be able to pick up 7 frags in 30 seconds, obviously. So well played to Cooler. He played really well this one. This one seems to be one of his better maps now, I think. He plays quite slow and defensive, which is how I think this map should be played. And he never really showed any risks or anything, and had dem0n covered at all stops, really.
Nice rocket there from dem0n, but unfortunately that would be the kind of note that we end this map on. 10 seconds left in Sinister. First map between Cooler and dem0n, and if you just joined us, you are watching the FACEIT full season final. And there is the last frag for Cooler. 8-1 the score there for Cooler on map number 1, Sinister. So dem0n has some nice plays there, but overall, I mean, Cooler certainly outplaying the Belgian.
Yeah, definitely. He played really, really well there on that map. Sort of had him covered at all stops, like I was saying. I think the biggest clutch situation of that map was there was a fight where dem0n had like a bit of stack. He was already 2-0 down, but then he went for that rail and he got railed at the yellow. And then that enabled Cooler to get the frag. And once he got that frag, that really opened the game up a lot in his favor. So going on to toxicity, I wouldn't have thought that Cooler would have picked this. So this must be dem0n's pick.
Certainly. So this should be actually, I don't know, would you call this, whose favor would you call this for? Because I don't know, it's really hard for me to say.
Well,
like
if you take it off pure skill or like who's going to win the map, obviously I would say all the maps favored Cooler.
Yeah.
But this map will favor dem0n in the fact that it's probably closer than on other maps. So he can definitely win this. Obviously, it's a map where you can get on a good roll against anybody. So
here we go, getting live. Cooler versus dem0n, match point here for the Russian legend as he whisks the rail there against dem0n. Just setting himself up. He's got a great start to the map, but he's missing the rocket launcher, he's missing the lightning gun. Only the rail and plasma to work with. Bit of spam coming out there, going to pick up that rocket launcher just in time to defend this attack from dem0n, but he's not really doing much damage. And dem0n is going to realize that he's got a great chance on this red armor attack, and he goes for the drop with the lightning gun, cuts down Cooler, and now dem0n should be on at Mega. There it is though, Cooler with the challenge. Not going to let him get it for free, but it was a costly challenge, and despite not losing his life, he's definitely
this has been
in trouble.
Really, really scrappy so
Nice.
far, but dem0n's to come out ahead, and the Mega wasn't grabbed for ages there, which is kind of interesting, but he's got to get across, grab more rockets, which fortunately for him are right there, and then get onto the red. Cooler shouldn't be here, and he's just sort of throwing away this... Wow, he did a lot of damage, and that was bad by dem0n to not get the red. So Cooler actually managed to turn that out to be okay. I wouldn't think that Cooler would go for a rail. He'll probably be above the teleporter. Yeah, dem0n should have never gone for a rail shot there, expecting that Cooler's going to go for the rail. A player like that will never go for rail there. So as you can see, dem0n now in a bad spot.
Sounds a dem0n now. He's going to make his way back over towards the upper area near the Mega, but he's a bit too slow. Already taken by Cooler. Cooler's really in the driving seat at the moment. He's going to go for the defense from below. Oh my god, the boost there. Nice. And then the rail as well. dem0n helping Cooler out, but the damage is quite good, and that's going to buy him some time, but still, Cooler is strong. And there's a yellow up on the spot, and dem0n, if he takes one shot, he's pretty much dead. So this is a very critical condition here for dem0n, but he's actually going to get another rail out of it. And with the Mega spawning, oh, if he could have hit that rail, that would have changed so much. Yeah.
Well, he would have died, Cooler, unfortunately. Actually, would have been kind of unlucky to die there, but well played by Cooler to rush in and stop dem0n from really stacking up at all. So Cooler now, actually, although he's 2 frags down, he has quite a lot of stacks, so he's not in a bad spot. He just wants to do as much damage here as he can. Unfortunately, there's the metal bar in the way, which is kind of annoying that you can't get that much LG, but no, he did well to finish him off. He's just got to make sure that he stands exactly where he is and then goes for the red after he sees where dem0n goes. Probably want a rocket jump and actually gets owned by Plasma. So dem0n back in a good position on this map with Mega coming up, and he has the right guns to be able to defend it, so he should be fine. Oh, I didn't want to drop. That could have hurt him a lot, but it actually hasn't. So yeah, dem0n in a good position again.
So yeah, dem0n now going to press the issue a little bit. Bit of rocket spam over there, and he's going to find his fight on that red armor. And Cooler's defending really well with the lightning gun so far. Picks up the red, and he falls in the acid and barely survives. 3 health remaining. He's going to spot dem0n off that spawn, but he cannot push the issue. Fakes the rocket jump there, and then walks. Great play from Cooler to mislead dem0n and buy himself some time to pick up those 25s without any harassment there. And the Mega's coming up as well very soon. If he can hold on to this position, he's going to be in a great spot. He's got to deflect dem0n though, and he's going to try to do it with these rockets. Oh, he's standing on the crate, and the dodging of the rockets, but not quite good enough. The rail would do it in the end, but the Mega's still up. Cooler's not going to be able to get on.
Yeah, he probably should have just jumped across there rather than jump up on the box so that Cooler had an opportunity, but it has worked out anyway. Why switch to rail? Just stick with rockets, dem0n. Go for the kill. He's just got to lean over and kill him, but he's scared of catching two rockets. Well, now that why didn't he just do that 20 seconds ago? I mean, he would have full stack. Luckily for him, the LG's there, but what's he going down for more LG for ammo for to take more damage? If he was up there at the 50 bubble with the LG like he should have been, then this would have never happened and he couldn't take any damage. He didn't take any anyway, but it could have never happened. So now Cooler is in a bad spot, really. I mean, he's just running around the map trying to make something happen. He's sort of got to slow down the game, and it can be really difficult on this map.
Good rockets so far from both players, and it's a very key weapon on this map. And look at that, there goes some more rocket work from dem0n. Not going to find anything just yet. Pulls out the lightning gun, has Cooler in a very bad spot to defend from, and dem0n's going to sweep away that mega. He can put the pressure on, he can even drop straight in for that aggression there onto the red armor, but he doesn't do it. He's going to bide his time. He's going to wait for another situation to get an attack, and he's going to defend it actually on this yellow. Cooler feels forced to try to find the fight. He pushes dem0n away with the rockets, but dem0n is too strong, manages to get the frag, survive, and he's got another yellow up on the spot there. But look at this attack coming in at the moment that dem0n thought that he was safe. Cooler attacks, 14 health left for the Belgian as he picks up that 50 with a rocket jump across. It's so frantic right now, but finally the frag is found by dem0n. 18 health left though, and my god, 7
that was
now.
really another one of those scrappy engagements where it's like, not lucky, but you don't really feel like it was like a really beautiful kill. But it has worked out anyway. So dem0n just needs a little bit of health, and then he should be able to ride his 5 frag advantage around the map. So he's going to be able to grab the yellows, which is important. Wants to do a little bit of damage. Really important rail miss there. So now he can't really defend this next yellow with ease. It's going to be difficult for him, and as you can see, he's being pushed away. He's going to go for it instead now. Probably want to just go for a rail. Oh, really clutch rail. So this is going to be good for him now. Cooler can't really attack this mega, so he'll be able to grab that and then go for the red. Perfect.
He with the drop there, 200, 150, the forbidden stack of toxicity. dem0n is able to achieve it, and there goes the rocket jump up. Just missing the angle on the rocket there. 4 minutes remaining, and dem0n is looking quite strong in this position, and he's going to have Cooler in the grave right there, and Cooler right now is in a very troubling spot.
Yeah, definitely. This map is going to be really, really difficult for him to win. He's only 6 frags down, and after hitting that, he's in an okay spot, but it's going to be so hard for him to... Oh, that's a really important one as well, because that enables him to get the red. He can't take another one, though, and he's actually hit one of his own, so this is really good. He should be able to get the yellow and the LG, and then sort of set up for a frag. Or at least try to put some aggression. He needs to get the other yellow, but he's taking too much damage now. He just needed to get over there a little bit quicker. So now he can't really go for the red, especially after taking that.
Yeah.
And now this is unfortunate for him, but it forces him into doing exactly what he's doing. And he can't really sit back and let dem0n stack up full. He has to take a massive risk, and he's probably going to die.
Yeah, big fight there.
Yeah, he has died. So it's going to be really tough from here.
Actually, the machine gun proving quite the deterrent, considering dem0n's low points of health there, but dem0n fancies his chances on the long ranges. Hits one rail, and that really repairs all the damage. Here comes Cooler. Great lightning work so far, and he's going to get the finish. Cooler will take dem0n down, and he didn't take much damage, and off the spawn he's going to find a double rail there. Beautiful play from Cooler now. 3 minutes remaining, and he's got 5 frags to find. Finds dem0n on the red armor. This is going to be really tough, though. He's 8 health on the retreat, and Cooler now, what does he do? This is the problem with toxicity. When you find yourself this low, usually, like, if you try to survive for too long, it's always bad for you.
That was lucky for dem0n that the LG was there on spawn. I mean, the fight at the right where dem0n is now, before that dem0n died, he should have used LG, but instead he used rockets or rail. And I don't really know why he didn't use LG, because Cooler was so weak. I mean, this is nice by Cooler. He needs to do something like this, but not going to work out, and you'd probably think that dem0n would win from here, especially probably collect another frag here. So yeah, it's pretty much over now. Cooler can win, but he's going to have to get quite lucky.
Yeah, certainly. And so far, dem0n's holding a strong position here at Mega, but needs to reposition for this red. And Cooler's looks like he's gonna call GG there, just stopping to type, but no GG coming out, and 2 minutes left.
He knows it's over though.
Yeah.
I don't know why dem0n's saying sorry. It's competition, mate. If the guy's standing still, you shoot him.
Yeah, you press the ready button, man.
Yeah.
There ain't no coming back from that.
Even if the guy was lagging out, I'd still kill him. Like,
yeah.
It's competition. I got no mercy, so...
I mean, it's not your
my fault. It's competition. I'm gonna kill you if I can get the chance, even if you're... I don't know. Even if you're lagged out.
indeed.
yeah.
So there's a famous moment with that. I think it was it Cooler and Samus, I think, where Cooler said, like, I think Samus was lagging out in an official match, and Cooler, he famously
Who's that?
Samus.
Okay, yeah.
Old
I've
Swedish
heard of him,
player.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was against Samus, and it was on Bloodrun, I think, and Cooler famously wrote, "Not my trouble."
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's fair enough. It's competition, there's money at stake here. I'm not going to be nice, you know? No, it's fine. But yeah, well played to dem0n on this one. Had a few clutch situations where he won. There's a lot of scrappy fights in this map, actually. Like Rocket versus Rocket from both players in a bad position to actually be able to hit rockets and those sort of things, which can quite often happen on this map. But yeah, I guess dem0n got the best of the most critical situations and managed to come away with the win. So moving on to the third map, which I'm assuming will probably be T7.
Yeah. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that turns out. I mean, it's a very strong map for dem0n, actually, and he's really shown. I think one of the most important strengths he's shown is some of his defensive railing on this Toxicity map. There was a lot of spots where Cooler was kind of trying to get at him, but he was hitting all these really nice defensive rails. I mean, they weren't easy shots either, but dem0n, he's definitely really good on the rail duels, actually. It's one of his strengths, and we've seen a lot of good results from him due to that strength. And Cooler, spinning the mouse around at the end, but that's going to be it. 14-9, the score on Toxicity. Map number 2 between Cooler and dem0n. So we're going to move on to the third map now to decide who will actually end up the victor of these two guys. I mean, dem0n's actually had great results in the group stages of season finales before against Cooler, but usually in those situations, Cooler ends up topping the group, beating everyone else. So if Cooler actually drops to dem0n, that's going to be very difficult considering the field that we have here.
Yep.
So
Well, if Cooler loses to dem0n, I'm sure there might even be a way that if he lost 2-0 to Evil or something, then there'd be a way that dem0n could go through. So this next map is so critical in like the structure of who goes out of this group.
Yep.
And we're going to Cure, which I think would favour dem0n a little bit more than maybe T7 would have. So that will be interesting to see who could win that.
I think this could be a really great map for Cooler because I think the defensive potential on that map is kind of a little bit like Bloodrun in some senses, that it affords you the ability to go, okay, I actually can slow down the game. I actually don't need to take the major items. I don't need to take the red or the mega, which is why often like the maps like, the faster ones like Hectic, Airwalk, and Toxicity, those maps are so important because you actually have to challenge for those items. But on this map, on Bloodrun, you don't really have to. You can get away without it. So I'm going to predict if Cooler's off to not a good start, we'll probably just see a really slow game, and it'll probably be very low fragging, would be my prediction. But we'll see how things turn out. dem0n does like to get the aggression on. But
yeah, he does. So it might be a little bit high scoring. I'm predicting that this map won't be close, whoever wins it. I don't know why. I got a feeling that whoever wins is going to win by a fair margin. So that's probably going to be either dem0n going on a steamroll and attacking a lot and winning, or Cooler dem0n attacking a lot and dying a lot. So it'll be interesting to see, but good luck to both players, and I'll let you take it away.
All right, dem0n and Cooler fighting off. Right now, this is the last map in this best of 3 to decide who will be the victor, and Cooler and dem0n are both looking quite good so far. Cooler off to begin with, going to grab that LG, and wow, that rail going to knock Cooler back a little bit. That's going to give dem0n a nice fight for the red, but actually they're going to fight each other before then. And dem0n's actually lacking that LG. He's going to go for it now, but Cooler has no railgun, so he can't really punish easily. And this is working out pretty well for dem0n, but actually Cooler gets the red armor. So this is a really interesting start we're seeing.
Yeah, I think dem0n will have a bit more stack than what Cooler will expect him to have here, so that could work in his favour if Cooler decides he wants to push in, which he doesn't. So he's actually going to let dem0n get away with the Mega, and he'll probably have a tough time getting on the red now, Cooler, because dem0n is already there. He would like to be maybe at the grenade launcher or around that area, but he is actually below, so this might be Cooler's way in. He's going to try for some spam. Let's see how much he can do, and not much at all, so that's really well played by dem0n there. He's going to grab the yellow and then probably set up for some damage on Cooler.
Certainly, so Cooler going to make his way around the top of the map, just collecting some more ammunition. Finds his opponent dem0n through the teleporter. Bit of a mad attack there from dem0n, and Cooler loses about 100 armor there. And that's not so good. He's going to pick up the reds and make good of it, but dem0n takes the fight right to Cooler. And Cooler and dem0n both come off fairly even from that. So Interesting stuff so far. Could have just jumping over a rail there.
Yeah, I don't think dem0n really expected Cooler to be waiting at the red, and neither did I. But he was waiting there, which was risky, obviously, but it worked out, so you can't really say too much bad about it. But a nice rail from dem0n, that'll actually win him this red most likely. But Cooler actually going to drop for it, and he probably will die. Why is dem0n backing off? That doesn't really make sense. He could have done a lot more damage there and then backed off. Instead, he's going to go for some LG. Oh, he didn't have LG, I guess. He ran out of ammo. That makes sense then now. So he's actually going to be in a bad position for fight for this red, but he'll want to get it because he won't let... Yeah, Cooler doing the right thing and backing off. He didn't really have enough health to really contest that. And now he's in a good... Oh, he didn't mean to fall there. No way he did. So he's actually fallen and taken a lot of damage and lost red. So it's unfortunate for Cooler that he actually slipped off the edge there, I guess.
Certainly. So Cooler now creeping along the top area of the map. And still no frag. And Cooler's now hit that situation I was talking about where we could just see him kind of ignore the red for the most part, but it really depends on his read on dem0n. If dem0n's not so strong, then he could go for this. And looks like that's what he's going to choose to do. Or actually, actually just working it so that he sees what dem0n wants to do and then just kind of evade. But that was kind of risky positioning. He could easily have gotten caught with a fight there, and that could have been really bad.
Cooler's played quite well out of control. He just wants to grab these shards. Okay, he knows where dem0n is, which is really important. The green armor and the health bubble up here actually are quite beneficial to the guy out of control, even though they're sort of in a position where they're near big items. So you would think that they're before the guy in control. So Cooler's actually going to be able to get the red here, most likely, provided he just grabs it, which he has now. So he just wanted to get out of here and maybe try for some damage on Mega, or just back off for yellow. Either one is fine. And he's actually just going to back off for yellow, which is probably better, actually, now that you think about it a bit more. Especially now that he's hit that rail. So even though he didn't get the yellow, it's fine. And he's actually in a really good spot now. Especially after hitting that. So he should be able to get this next red. dem0n might push his luck, which would be a mistake. And as you can see, dem0n's getting owned for it. And he's probably going to die. No. Cooler's going to go back for the red and let dem0n stack up a little bit. And probably try to catch him either at the yellow or at the shards.
So here we go. Things are looking really good now for Cooler. After the kind of downtime we saw, it's been a bit of a journey, but he's managed to get himself on the Mega and a very formidable stack. So still a frag yet to be scored by either player, and Cooler over at the red armor. I mean, it's going to spawn soon, but neither player really needs it desperately. So neither of them wants to really just compromise their positioning for something they don't need that much. So Cooler going to just take it away just because he can. And there's dem0n spotted now. So where would you expect a frag to really occur here? Like, how can you break this stalemate situation?
A lot of frags quite often happen at the shards on this map because the player out of control likes the shards because there's quite a bit of armor there. And okay, so dem0n's really got to back away after hitting that. He can't stand here. I mean, he can try and defend this. It's going to be really difficult. So you probably see Cooler try to actually walk up the stairs here maybe. No, he's just going to go for the red. And now dem0n's going to be forced away. It's going to be hard for him to get the yellow as well. So dem0n, actually, Cooler might trap him at the shards here, like I was saying. He might just drop in. No, he's not gonna. Went for a shot, didn't hit it. So dem0n actually has a decent stack now, so he's actually not as easy to frag as what Cooler might think. So he's actually going to go full frontal, and this might not work out for him if he doesn't hit the shots. But he has actually hit the shots now, and dem0n sort of didn't back away when he had the chance. But like I said, it's not going to be easy. And he actually gets the frag, because that's where Cooler sort of expected dem0n to be a lot weaker, I think, than what dem0n actually was. So well done to dem0n to actually hit the final shots there and get the frag.
Yeah, that's quite a way to break that stalemate. And now we've got a situation, we've got 5 minutes into this, and it's just one frag. So many situations for Cooler to try to turn this around. And dem0n's trying to like catch Cooler on the top side of the map, but Cooler's actually below him, fires a rocket above, but doesn't connect anything just yet. Red's up on the spot. dem0n's trying to stop Cooler from taking it, or just damage him heavily if he does. Cooler's going to grab it. Nice rocket there from dem0n. That's going to do the job. And now dem0n's got better positioning on Mega. But the problem is if he goes for the teleport like this, now it opens up positioning for Cooler. And how does he get behind him? Cooler, so much damage onto dem0n. It's looking really, really bad for dem0n now. He's going to get out of there. Barely manages to do so. And up the jump pad he goes. But Cooler massively ahead in that situation after that crazy
yeah, if I was Cooler, I'd be a little... dem0n, I would have rather be... I'd be a little bit annoyed there that Cooler somehow managed to get behind you and own you with LG. But he's not in a bad position. Again, he's got more health than what Cooler will think, so maybe he can use that to his advantage. So he's just got to not be caught where he is now. He's at the shotgun. He doesn't want to be caught here. He wants to be back a little bit further than where he is right now. So yeah, he needs to be back where he is now, because now Cooler can push in because he was too close. So now he's going to die. So he just needed to be 5 meters back from the shotgun. The shotgun's so vulnerable, but 5 meters back up the stairs, you're not vulnerable. And he died for it. And you could say it's unlucky, but he deserved it. And now he's actually going to get a couple of frags here, Cooler. So he's going to go red. And if dem0n goes for the Mega, then he's going to die again. So Cooler in a really great spot from here.
There goes Cooler again onto the Mega Health. There goes some Plasma as well, but Cooler will drop and hit. Wow, look at this attack from dem0n, hitting a rocket in his side, but invoking the wrath of Cooler. When Cooler wasn't going to take a fight there, he's just minding his own business.
Yeah, dem0n didn't really want to attack him. He just sort of had to go for the 50 bubble and just went for a bit of spam, and it just so happened that Cooler was there anyway. So Cooler actually, oh wow, this is going to be a clutch fight. Cooler switches to LG and he does. Should be able to own dem0n. Why isn't dem0n trying to run? He's trying to fight him with MG. That's never going to work. So if Cooler can hit a rail here, that's going to be so important now that he should be able to get the frag. Whereas if he had missed that, he might have been able to, Cooler might have died there. So this is really good for Cooler, and he's in a really dominating position. Should be able to close out the map from here, provided he doesn't die right now. So just as I was about to say.
And a great frag it was.
Now has another opportunity.
And here he goes. dem0n is
not going for the item.
Go for the drop here. And a lot of rockets thrown out there, but not much connected.
Yeah, not really good enough for dem0n there. He's in a really bad spot again now. He should have just gone for the red. I mean, yeah, you need stack. If he was stacked, it's okay not to go for it, but he wasn't. So he needed that himself, and now he's probably going to just die here. In fact, no. Cooler misses a rail. So dem0n has another window of opportunity, although it is really small.
dem0n's going to go for it now. He's not stacked indeed. And Cooler now, I'm going to switch over to Cooler, see where is that right now. He's got 175 armor, 100 health, looking quite strong. And dem0n, if I go back to him, see if he can survive with this, because he's going to need to, in the next 90 seconds, use his stack to somehow win him an item or win him a frag. It's really a tall order, no matter what it is. And dem0n has got the odds stacked against him on this final map. Here he goes.
Well, he needs to win this game to progress, so he just needs to attack. Drop for the red here. He needs to drop. He just needs to... Yeah, too late. Dead. So, game over. It's just, I don't understand why some players will be in a position where they have to take a risk and then they won't. It just doesn't make sense sometimes. And that's going to be well done to Cooler, so he will definitely progress now, because he will have won 2 games, and so will Evil have. And, yeah. He's not happy about his ping, apparently, but it's going to be over anyway. So dem0n knows it. That's why he's not killing him there. Indeed.
So seems like Cooler is having some spiking issues, but hopefully everyone's internet calms the hell down and we get a lagless final today, well, at least.
Probably will never happen. That's wishful thinking, but yeah. So that means that Cooler and Evil will move through, and then from the other one, it was Ash Cypher. So that means that we'll have an all Russian and Belarusian final. Final 4.
Certainly. So this is turning out pretty well overall. I think so far the kind of expected results, although we've had some really close matches today. And I wonder how things are going to go for the next match. We have Sparty dem0n as the next match. But it's...
Oh, we're not doing that now, are we?
It's the match that... It's the match that like doesn't really matter though, because they can't.
Are we still doing that one? I thought Sparty went offline and had a rage or something.
All right, so it's up to the players whether they want to play that one out or not. Okay. So we'll let them decide. And but of course, you know, it is a bit of a meaningless match, which is never the best to have in formats. We might look at the format again in the future, maybe copy the way they do it with GOM TV and their group stages. But for now, this is how it is. And the match after that will be Evil and Cooler. So. There you go, Evil Cooler. That should be a cracking match. But for now, guys, we're going to go to a break. We'll be back with more quick live action right here on FACEIT TV. Bring your friends. I'll see you after this.